Monday night again already, Mrs. TB. Can you believe it? How fast time flies.
Oh, I tell you, those weeks just fly right by, and especially the weekends are even faster.
Gee, can you believe how fast they go by? How's everybody doing tonight? Got a nice crowd out there. Alrighty, let's go up. Let's see. We had Silver Ripples jump on, and then Kay Matheson 81. What's going on, Kay Matheson? Thanks for joining us. Hey, Freedom Stacker. What's going on? Winning Image Photography. Thanks for joining us tonight. And then we have Fiat Destroyer. I just watched a few minutes, Fiat. I just jumped on your premiere there, and I jumped on pretty late there, so I'm going to go back and watch it later. But come on towards the end there when you were talking about some gold. So I want to find out what you were talking about, so I'll go back and watch that. And K-View Stacker, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. And all right, Barbara Cabone, what's happening, Barbara? Thank you for coming on and joining us again on this Monday night. Appreciate it. And Michael M. has joined us. Of course he's joined us, Mrs. TV. He wants to win some more silver, right? All right. All right.
That seems to be pretty easy for them.
Hey, Archaeology Mikey. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And then off-grid power. What is happening?
I see Caboose Stackers out there. Welcome.
Yeah, and then Sterling Cannabis. Good evening. Good evening, everyone, he says. Good evening, Sterling Cannabis. All right, so if you guys can see the screen, you can see, let me get my trusty little pencil out here. You can see I got a couple different offerings. I meant to talk to Mrs. TV about this before we got started, but got caught up in dinner and dishes and all that stuff, didn't get a chance. So tonight we're going to give away things a little bit differently. Yeah. Instead of the constitutional silver, we're going to give away some pure 999 silver rounds.
Oh, did you fall down and bump your little head? What's going on with that?
I know that Off-Grid Power recognized these. I think he's picked up a few of these himself over the months that we've been giving these things out. And yep, the 1/10 ounce Monarch train, the steam engine. Go. So Ripple says it's coming down to Florida.
Whoa.
OC Omega Shadow Stacking. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. And then Austin's Coins has joined us. Yep, 3 9s. You're right, Austin. These are 3 9s. I'll throw one under the coin cam here in a minute. But yeah, figured we'd change it up tonight and just give away some pure silver. But you guys better be ready because I've got some questions tonight. Look at Mrs. TV. Look at how much it takes just to explain the answers to my questions.
Oh, no, TB.
You know,
I hope the question isn't as long as the answer.
We're probably going to bore them to sleep, but you gotta come for that educational moment, don't you?
Okay. I didn't see any math. Those that don't like math, maybe read a little bit easier. Oh, maybe I just didn't look at the questions close enough. Maybe I spoke too soon.
So Fiat Destroyer wants to know if anybody's drilling over the Batavia coins today. So, yeah, you're talking about the triangle coins, but I think the Batavia was the first one that came out a few months ago. The second coin, something dragon, Gildy Dragon or something, I think it was. Yeah, I kind of passed on that the first time, but now that I've seen them and they've been talking about them, there's a discount code on them. It's definitely a consideration, but yeah, those are pretty unique, aren't they? Pretty cool. Uh-oh. Off-Grid Power's giving us a thumbs down.
Oh, no.
And then we've had Aaron Phillips join us and B Demon. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. We're just talking about our giveaways and our fine, hard questions that we're going to have. We're going to make you work for it. And then I just saw Scott. Scott, thank you for joining us. There he is, Scott Jarvie. How's it going, Scott? Silver Steeler must have joined us. There he is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
The Virgil yeah, something like that. Yeah, what was I thinking? I don't know. But yeah, obviously this Hong Kong company reached out to several of the YouTube community and sent them all some free ones and ones to give away. So make sure you check them out and sign up if you guys want to. You guys or gals want to win some free silver because it looks like all the channels are doing one as a giveaway. Even Sal. Sal's got a little bit different way of doing it, but hey, Grandpa Joe, how's it going? All right.
Hey, Stacking
no,
Stormtroopers there too, TB.
Hey, Stormy, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. All right, we got a lot to talk about tonight. I got a lot of topics. Usually, we are able to engage in some pretty good conversation with them, so that's pretty cool. Well, I'll tell you, it looks a little bit different on the internet than it does on my screen for these for this camera, but oh well. All right, I ordered the triangle coins. I was big on the Batavia when it came out. Cool. Yeah,
Cool.
why not
Who wrote
order?
that?
Stormy did, Stacking Stormtrooper. It's pretty close to the bottom there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I wasn't a big fan. I just, I didn't understand the upside down concept. I was like, why do you have to read it and have the ship upside down? But I don't know if you've seen a Mrs. TB, but what it means is they're like, because these ships are ships that sunk.
Oh.
So you turn them over, it represents the ship sinking, and then you can see the name. It's kind of, if you think about it, it's kind of a cool idea, I think. So
Interesting.
yeah, they've got a high premium. They're about $30 a piece, but they're
Really?
kind of cool. They're actually a coin. I believe they're $1. Hey, Silver Tanifa, how's it going? Good afternoon there. Howdy. All right. Stormy weather. Shipwreck. Yeah, they are kind of weird, aren't they? But interesting for sure, no doubt. I'm just not a huge fan of the premiums, as you guys know. But once in a while, I do buy the Geiger bars, and once in a while, I'll kick in something for the premium. So this might be kind of cool, and pick up something unique, especially a little bit of a discount there. So, the ship saw my silver go down with. All right. So again, we're going to give away some 999 silver rounds, some 10th ounces tonight instead of the Constitutional silver. I am the Constitutional King, but I figured I would trade up a little bit. Holy smokes.
Stacking Stormtrooper just gave us, that's for the first Benji, he said.
Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat. Awesome.
Yeah, Stacking Stormtrooper mentioned on a live stream last night, I believe, that Stacking Stormtrooper early on in his days, he's a big YouTube star nowadays, but
Yes.
back when he was early on, which wasn't that long ago, he was on a live stream and he said he didn't have a Benji. And I saw in the comments, I go, well, you don't have a Benji? Well, I can send you a Benji. And I just sent him one because I wanted him to have one.
Sure.
Now the guy's got piles of gold and silver and he's doing auctions and man, he's a superstar doing a super chat. But no, Stormy, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that super chat. We really, really appreciate it. That's awesome. All right. So yeah, I do have a Geiger bar appetite. I do. But only once in a while. I don't I'd like to buy one of every size, and if you guys know, Geiger has many, many different sizes. So I've got a few, but not as many as I'd like to have someday, including a kilo Geiger bar.
What? Kilo? Oh my goodness.
So Archaeology Mikey 007 says, did you hear about the 2020 nickel? Will have a West Point mint mark. Yes, I believe those are going to be the ones that are going to be included in the proof set, like they did with the pennies in 2019. So they're going to have 3 different finishes in the 3 different proof sets. So if you guys aren't sure about it, I think if you go to Coin World, that's where I read an article. It's a pretty brief article, but it gave the gist of it. So those will be pretty cool. Yeah, Fiat. Silver Ripple says, boom. Stormy dropping Fiat in the chat. Nicely done. All right. Someday that Stormy won't even remember who we are. But for now, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Just try to make sure I don't want to miss any comments. I'm trying to read them all. Yeah, Elton Jones. Thank you for joining us. Those look super cool tone, by the way. Yeah, they're not coming up very well on my camera, but we'll take a look at one here in a moment.
Yeah.
So Stacking Stormtrooper says, don't know about the Superstar, but thank you, Talking Bullion. I have Benji set aside in a separate bag from the rest of my stack. It's with off-grid power Sasquatch. Oh, well. All right.
It's in good company.
Off-grid power likes those Bigfoots, doesn't he? Yeah. All right.
Hey, but your coin hunter joined us.
All right. So Sir Sterling Cannabis says, I don't have a seated Liberty Dollar. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod. Legion of One. What's happening, Joe Carpenter? What? You got scammed on 20 ASEs on eBay? Well, that's not good, but make sure you reach out to eBay and PayPal because they should take care of you, especially I would just reach out to them because I did a bad deal on eBay several months ago. I never ended up with the item, but they did charge my card, and eBay and PayPal had it credited back to me within just a couple of days. So, yeah, make sure you reach out to them on that, Joe Carpenter. But, man, that's a bummer. I mean, if you wanted to post who the seller was, eBay seller, it'd be probably good for the rest of us to know. Make sure that doesn't happen to us. Yeah, that was a pretty discreet hint, wasn't it, from Sterling Cannabis? All right. Man, as soon as you start rolling this thing, the thing just all scrolls past you. Hey, Silver Surfer, how's it going? Oh, thank you. And Silver Surfer is new to our channel. So, thank you, Silver Surfer. We appreciate that. He says he loves the videos and knowledge. Well, yeah, well, we appreciate that as well. And I hope you appreciate my knowledge when I ask you my questions later. All right. Dan Katz, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. All right. ECP, what's going on? Hey, it's good to see you, Budget Coin Hunter. Wow, there's a lot of people joining us. So
that's awesome.
Why don't we go ahead and Mrs. TV, if you can kind of keep an eye on the chat, and you do a good job of that for us. I'm going to start into our first topic. And we do have somebody just joined us I wanted to say hi to. Who did I just see? Oh, man, it's scrolling up so fast on us.
Oh, Michael says, Mom, your son will be all grown up in a couple of days.
Michael M. did comment that he's got a birthday coming up. Ooh. The good news is we've sent him lots of birthday presents already, Mom. Turns 18, he's going to be on his own. No more presents. So
well, it doesn't matter.
Looks like OC Omega might have just gave that special button push on Mrs. TV's channel. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
We try to avoid the S word. Yeah, so Joe Carpenter says he did report it, so that's good. Wow, Joe, that's a bummer. I think that Michael M says he's a little past 18. Okay.
Oh.
All right. All right, Stormy, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you popping in and your support.
Oh, thank you.
Take care, my friend. Talk to you later. Technically, they have 2 more days to deliver, but their feedback has 2 negatives claiming empty packages.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Let's wait before you say anything. But I'm surprised you bought, or maybe just their overall feedback, because obviously if they just had 2 negatives on their feedback, you probably wouldn't have bought from them. So UCP, I found 45 W quarters in 1 box of 2019 River No Return. Found 9 in 1 roll. Wow, that is awesome. In ECP, I think you a lot of times send those things in to get graded, don't you? So, all right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our Constitutional Corner.
Ooh, your Constitutional Corner.
And I don't have anything to boast about, as
video?
somebody talked about last week that I was boasting about my stuff, so I'm probably not going to show it much anymore. But I did want to talk.
People like to see it. Most people don't think you're boasting. They understand that you're just sharing
a good deal.
The joy of your negotiation.
So I am working on a deal that I just solidified tonight, and let me tell you what I got. And I will do the math for those of you out there that don't want to have to do math. I know Budget Coin Hunter wants to know why the coins in the animation are clad. Well, because
they're animated.
Yeah, because I don't want to take the time to make a real one and try to animate it, and that's what they had in their library. But that is a good point, and I wasn't going to use it because of it, because I didn't like the pennies rolling by. But I just like the animation. So, all right. So, yeah. So what happened was I was using one of the local apps I always talk about, OfferUp, and found a deal where I was able to pick up 400 dimes for $350.
Cha-ching.
So that's even a better deal than I usually get from my local resource, which has no longer been contacting me. So pretty sure that one's gone at this point. But so how would you guys like to do the math on that one? See what that works out to, just for anybody who's not sure, because I still get a lot of questions on my comments about how to do the math on this thing. So let's go ahead and move over to the desktop here and take a look. So Mrs. TB can keep an eye on the comments for me.
Okay.
So how do we figure out 400 dimes at $350? I know most of you guys know this, but just in case somebody doesn't. So 400 dimes is $40 face. So we're going to do 40, and we're going to multiply that by 0.715, so there's 0.715 ounces of silver in every dollar. So if we multiply 40 by 0.715, we get 28.6. So there's 28.6 ounces of silver in $40 worth of dimes, right? All right, so 28.6 ounces. So how much did we pay per ounce? We take $350. And we divide by 28.6, and we are going to pay $12.24 an ounce. Is that fantastic or what? So if I look on JM Bullion right now, I was surprised when I looked a few minutes ago. It's down to $17.85. Silver dropped a lot tonight. About an hour ago, I looked, it was over 18. So $12.24 is what we're going to pay per ounce. So if we do $17.85, which is what spot is right now, and we subtract $12.24, we're going to get this $5.61 below spot per ounce. Wow. What a fantastic deal, huh? All right.
Absolutely.
So pretty excited about that. So I'll tell you, the deals, you can find them. You just got to be looking for them. All right, so let me see. Did I miss anything I need to respond to, Mrs. TV?
Budget Coin Hunter says you two need masks because you basically stole that silver. I know, TB, you're always out there looking through all kinds of postings and scouring here and there and just find that little hidden deal somehow. I don't know how you do it. I think it's because of the amount of time you spend just checking on things. And
it's because I think more like I consistently check. Like I don't check once and then don't go back for a month or two. I can, although this ad that I looked at said it had been out there for a while. So yeah.
So
anyway, groovy. Yeah, it's a pretty groovy deal, huh? All right.
I don't know. I think that constitutional silver must be attracted to you somehow, TB.
So Rosebud Silver says BU Eagles for $18 good. If you're talking about American Silver Eagles, I would like you to send me that contact, Rosebud Silver. That's how good it is. If you can get American Silver Eagles, BU, and let's say real ones. Somebody just talking about getting scammed on eBay, but if you're talking about real Eagles for $18, I think all of us would appreciate that link. No doubt about it. Barbara Carbone is groovy. She is groovy. I agree. Bought my first 5 for that 2 weeks ago. All right, well,
Wow,
you did
that's
very well,
great.
Rosebud. No doubt about it. Yeah, get some of that for us. Come on, share that link. All right, talking about when I don't study, I pass the test. When I do study, I fail the test. That is kind of weird. Probably stressing yourself out and wearing your brain out, studying too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Rosebud said, yeah, she got those a couple weeks ago. So yeah, um, very, very cool. Yeah, let's share that link. Everyone's going, come on. So one of the questions I wanted to, well, wait a minute, it's 9:21. Let's do a giveaway first.
Okay.
We're into this show pretty good. Got lots of people out here.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. TV, you're gonna have to help me find the answers here because we'll initially start out with one answer per person, please, because they just fly by too fast.
Oh, here's a news flash, though, before you talk. Michael M. sent me a message saying, have you ordered from SD Bullion before? If not, I have a 5-ounce spot deal link for new customers. I
Yeah,
don't think that
you haven't, but I have.
yeah,
Yeah,
but is
but
it per household?
It's per household,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, no, I order from SD Bullion once in a while. Not a whole lot, but I definitely am a customer. In fact, I've got a video or two of stuff out there from stuff that we ordered, but somebody else might be interested in that link there, Michael. So Silver Tanify says, question, what do you think about this new plastic 18 karat gold? I don't think I've heard about that.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. I'd have to do a little bit more research on that one. All right.
If anybody else knows or has heard anything about that, let's share that.
Yeah, so Silver Steeler's giving a little update about his dad. Mrs. TB and I had a chat with Silver Steeler and winning image photography the other night. Gave him a call to see how Dad was doing, and got some good information and assured them that we're praying for them. And so yeah, we just have to hope that Dad's getting better. That's for sure. I got the Black Friday $50 deal from SD Bullion. Yep, they had it, I think, at Spot, didn't they, for Black Friday? Pretty sure they did. And Michael says he doesn't have. I don't know. Have you tried, Michael? The other night somebody was able to post a link in here. Go ahead and try it. See if it works for you. Spectacular posted a link when I was on yesterday or Saturday doing the $50 hunt. So.
Oh, Rosebud Silver says Salivate Metals has a video on the plastic.
Yeah, you know what? I did briefly remember. I think I started watching that video and didn't finish it.
Got interrupted.
Yeah, try it. Yeah. Did you try to send it? I told you couldn't because I'm not purposely stopping links. I know some people do, but I don't do that. If you guys post anything, I'll just knock you off the chat. If you post anything that if you post anything I don't like, so it deletes the link I send. Okay, all right. All right, we're going to do a giveaway. Let's take 2 of them off the screen. Leave one on there. Oh, let's put it under the coin cam first.
Oh, yeah.
My Talking Bullion around is probably going to be a little distracting, so let's flip over to the coin cam.
The coin cam.
Look at
the
the
train's
steam
going
engine.
downhill.
It is. It's like, whoa. It's hard to get in there because it's so shiny. Bounces off. You can actually see a little bit better if you cover up some of that light coming in on it. Anyway, there's the one side, and the other one is Monarch Precious Metals. If you notice, the crown has an MPM at the top, and it is $9.99. I think it said it over on this side. 1/10 troy ounce, $9.99 fine silver. All right. So that's what we're going to give away. And we get the 3-ounce pocket Talking Bullion round back on the screen. All right. Oh, there you go. Winning was able to post the SD Bullion link. Thank you, Winning. Appreciate that. So here's the question, and it has to do with one of my videos. Surprise! In my recent video about picking up 80 silver dimes from eBay, how many different auctions did I win, and what were the number of dimes in each auction? I thought that people could say how many auctions were pretty easily, but I wanted to know how many dimes in each auction. So you can go ahead and go. And
Go.
looks like Steve Rice might have made it on tonight.
Steve did.
Hey Steve, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you here. We're in the middle of a giveaway. Oh, okay, you can stop. And you can see that Rosebud Silver got the answer first. Right before Silver Ripples, man. Silver Ripples, you just came in and boom.
Well, congrats, Rosebud.
Yep. The answer was 3 auctions. And there was 30, 30, and 20. So Rosebud Silver, you have won yourself a awesome 10th ounce silver round. So what you need to do is send your mail-in address to tb@talkingbullion.com.
I'll type it out.
And we will mail that out to you with some cool stickers. Showed this the other day. Mr. and Mrs. Talking Bullion, that's our latest sticker, nice and clean. Shows up kind of fuzzy on the screen, that's why I didn't put it on again tonight. But yeah, thank you everybody for guessing. Could now watch the video on that. Alright, well cool, Rosebud Silver,
yeah.
That's really cool.
We do have those Mercury dimes.
We do have 2 more chances for you guys to win, you guys and gals. So, we will be asking those questions momentarily. The night's flying by on us here, so it's not going to be long. All right.
All right, Talking Bullion.
I'm just afraid that I'm missing people coming
Conversation.
on. Steve Klex. Hey, Steve Klex. Let's talk about Steve for a moment. Steve got the first Yankee Boomerang box, and he had his video on it today.
Oh.
And that was really cool, Steve. Steve, you got a nice speaking voice. You should be in radio or something. You got a great voice, man. I wish I had a voice like you have. But yeah, good job on the Boomerang box. Nice video, and took a few things out, but he put much more back in. So this box is going to be epic. That's all I got to say. By the time I get it, the thing's going to weigh 100 pounds. Post office is going to go, nope, sorry, can't do it. All right. Michael M. says, one of these days we shall see TB's constitutional wall that surrounds this house. Yeah, that's what we use for protection. It's just right on the side of our moat. Protecting our castle. No, Michael, sorry. I thought I sent you an email. I meant to. I did receive your envelope with our trade. Thank you very much. You threw a couple extra goodies in there for me. I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, I did pick it up a couple days ago, so thank you very much. And I know you got mine too, so that was a good trade. Happy on both sides, so thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate that. All right, so
Steve Collect says,
L.
I got told about the voice thing a lot. It comes from my days of evil working as a market researcher.
All right, Joe Carpenter. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, and let us know what happens with that eBay stuff. I'm very curious. I'm a pretty big eBay shopper, so I'd like to. I hope you'll update us, and even if you want to send me an email, tb@talkingbullion.com, I'd be curious to know what happens. So.
Yeah. Kellen L. joined us.
Kellen, what's happening? All right, so yeah, the Yankee Boomerang box is on its way. That is so cool. People got to keep it going, though. Remember when I was part of that? Remember Mrs. TB? We did the port accord thing, and that thing just really got stalled because people held on to it for weeks at a time, and we received it at a time when it wasn't a real good time for us either, and we held it longer than we really wanted to. But yeah, we got to keep this Boomerang box thing moving with all the people that it's going to. So, all Give me one moment here. Give me 1
Joe
second.
Carpenter has to jump off but
Yep.
thanks for joining us for a while and spending some time, Joe.
Hey, 1 second, people. Work is getting in my way.
Oh, no, not work.
I
Work is
turn-
always bugging you.
I
They
turn-
love you there.
I put my phone on mute so it wouldn't bug me, and then next thing you know,
You read it.
I read it. Yeah, I gotta make sure. Job's important. Supports my collecting habit. Oh, Sterling Canvas says this is why he's hand delivering it to me because it's too expensive to ship. Alright.
Might have to rent a U-Haul to drive it there personally.
And once I got my package from SAC, I might do an unboxing. Alright. They
Who
found
said
you,
that?
TB. That I don't know. I was way up there. I'm trying to catch up. I was Michael M. Sorry. Yeah, you like to know who's saying what. So sorry
Yes,
about that,
thank
Mrs.
you.
TB.
That does help put it in context.
Steve Kleck says he'll be sending out on Wednesday to stop number 2.
Ooh.
All right.
Alrighty, is right.
We do not watch The Curse of Oak Island. I know our daughter and son-in-law watched it for a while and gave us a little update on it, but
I watched it quite some time ago.
work supports the addiction. Yeah, that's what I meant. Did I say hobby? Come on, you guys, don't make me minutes and addiction. Come on. All right, so I wanted to, while we were talking about constitutional silver there a bit ago, I wanted to take a little poll here if we could. I want to know with people who purchase constitutional silver, how do you store your constitutional silver? This is kind of a poll question. I'm just curious. So, do you store it in tubes? Do you store it in bags like International Stacker or something other? So, if you store it in tubes or guardhouse boxes, if you'd hit a 1, if you store it in bags, if you'd hit a 2, and then 3 for other, and what might the other be? Maybe you just throw it in an old cigar box or maybe an old drawer or something. But just kind of curious, how are you guys storing yours? 2x2 flips and tubes. Okay, that's what I should be doing. Archaeology, Mike. I should be taking my nicer ones and putting them in flips, and I really don't. I really need to go through every tube and pull out the really nice uncirculated ones and pull them aside. All right, so a lot of people are saying tubes. I'm a little surprised because tubes cost extra money.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you guys know. That's how I store our mine. So Sterling Cannabis has some paper rolls. Steve Rice has 1 and 2, so he's doing both tubes and bags. Okay. Barbara says my storage must improve. It's disorganized. Yeah.
I'm with you, Barbara.
And Sterling Cannabis gave a 3. All right. Oh, Silver Stealer has some in Whitman Books.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's cool. Yep. Yeah, I consider getting maybe a dime book or a quarter book and filling it out a little bit, but I don't know. I just like all my constitutional together for some reason. Tubes inside a Red Canadian Monster box. Oh, cool. That sounds cool. 3 loose at the moment, but I only have a couple pieces, though my new Morgan dollar is in a flip. Yes, Mrs. TB, I don't think you saw the video yet. Steve Klex pulled a Morgan dollar out of that Yankee box. And that's what he kept. That was his first one, so that's
Awesome.
really cool. All right, so Sterling Cannabis has 3 paper rolls. Silver Tanifa says mine is stored in a treasure chest guarded by my pet. Tanifa, okay. Now, rule number 1 in the chat, don't make me struggle reading.
Rule number 2, don't mumble when you read it, TB.
Yeah, I like how organized, clean and organized it is too, Michael. And I also like that you know how much you have if you're curious. It's easy to count where you're at. Talking Bullion, I have a fire and water resistant home safe. Archaeology Mikey has. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, cool.
I need some more $half tubes. I picked mine up, Omega Shadow Stacking. I picked my $half tubes up off of Amazon. I get the coin safe ones. Those things fit perfectly in the guardhouse box. So I'm just picking on you, Silver Tanifa. That's fine. 3, several ways for security. All right, cool. Constitution in bags, bullion and airtight stacked up in a 2,000-pound safe. Boy, don't those airtights cost you a lot of money there, Brass Junkie? There's one thing about the airtights for bullion is I think they can run a little bit. Well, not that the tubes can't, but at least you can put a lot of coins in one tube. What Fiat Destroyer likes about the guardhouse boxes is a sense of progress. Filling it up, clean and organized, takes little space, looks awesome. One of the problems, though, is, Fiat Destroyer is the weight of them. Saw your quarter box the other day, about half full. And I'll tell you, even half full, that box can be heavy. A full box is like, can hardly pick it up, that thing's so heavy. So I think that if there's any kind of constitutional silver, is that the weight of it. Stuff is really, really heavy. All right, so Michael M., all my coin supplies come from eBay. Yeah, I buy a lot of my tubes and guardhouse boxes off eBay as well. But for some reason, I buy the coin safe tubes for the $50 off Amazon. They must have been cheaper.
Yeah. Hey, JT Coin Rings just joined us.
Hey, JT, how's it going? So Sterling Cannabis says, my paper roll's going to an ammo box, small space, lots of metal, and good handle. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's good, Sterling Cannabis. All right. Yeah, 2x2 flips is very cool. I need to start doing that. I came across my flips the other day, so I should just start pulling them out before I put them away. That'd be the easiest way instead of going through them twice. Michael M., the LCS gives him free tubes because he knows Silver Stealer can't stand empty one. Well, I have to fill them. It's job security. Oh, so your little LCS guy there has got a plan. Method to his madness, huh?
Figured Silver Stealer out, didn't he?
Yeah, and I told people, I think, during a few streams ago that we recently traded some constitutional silver for some gold. And I think it worked out that, 4.5 pounds of silver for a half ounce, 0.6 ounces. So, yeah, I was able to trade 12 rolls of $50 for 6, what was it? Yeah, 6 10th-ounce Canadian maples. So just by pure weight alone, 4.5 pounds for less than an ounce. That was pretty cool. B Demon says, I have an ammo box, but it's a decoy. There's nothing wrong with that. I think decoys are a good choice. Michael doesn't like his LCS. I don't like having partial tubes either, Silver Stealer. In fact, I've got a partial American Silver Eagle tube that's really dying to be filled up. And I'm kind of happy to see that silver drop back down a little bit. I'm really wanting to get some Eagles, but I really have this psychological thing about paying over $20 a piece for them. So I figure if silver can get back down to around 17.5, we could maybe get Eagles to around $20. So that would make me happy. Hey, Steve Rice, I am taping that national championship game. Going to watch it after we get done here. All right, so Joe Carpenter, he's got 1,000 Roosevelt dimes, 1,000 Mercury dimes, 1,200 Washington quarters, 100 Walking Liberties, and 60 Kennedy half dollars. Wow, Joe, that is an impressive collection for sure. Way to go. I like it. All right. Yeah, I won't sell silver to my LCS, but I certainly buy tubes and holders for coins there. Yep. All right, DVR.
It's difficult
myself.
finding a good LCS, though. Michael M. says that you can't have a decent conversation. I know you've run into issues with some of those dealers. Do have some attitudes now, don't they, TB?
Yeah, they do. We don't have a real good one. Silver Wolverine turned me on to one that's quite a ways from us, but if I need something special, I'll make the drive because the ones more close, the ones that are closer to us, they're just really not that good. They just they don't do anything for me that worth my time to go in there.
Okay, read Archaeology Mikey's
Yeah.
comment. Did you
A
see
rare
that?
1989p dime with clash die error. Wow, way to
Found
go!
that.
Yeah, I mean I don't search my coins enough to find something like that. That's a really good deal.
Wow.
All right, thanks. Also deal in vintage guitars and basses. All right, so yeah, that's cool, Joe. Yeah, I like guitars myself. I don't really have anything vintage, but I've got a few of them. You know how a guitar player is. They can't just have one or two or three, four.
Yeah, TB.
All right. Yep, we've met your LCS. Yeah, you guys are fortunate to have somebody who will do some videos with you. It's been pretty good. All right. Yeah, U.S. coin was pretty good. They don't have a real big selection or anything in there. So, I mean, I'm kind of a browser kind of guy. I like to go into a little bit bigger stores and think that they're rotating it out. There's the one I told you about, Sterling Cannabis over in Woodward in Birmingham and in Michigan. And Birmingham's kind of for those of you who don't live in Michigan, it's kind of a upscale city. A lot of the professional athletes live over there and stuff. And they've got a nice coin store. And what I like is they're constantly rotating in different rounds and kind of unique stuff. So I like to go over there and browse. But no, U.S. coins, they have pretty good prices. They usually sell constitutional silver at spot or melt over there. So, all right. Legion of One wants to know if I'll be his LCS. Probably can't do that. I don't have stuff I want to sell. That's what my problem is. All right. So yeah, it's important to have a good LCS. I think it really helps to keep it exciting. Like I said, to have one that you can go into that's swapping out their stuff and getting new stuff every now and then is pretty cool. And they sell, I think their Eagles are about $3 over spot over there. So I mean they're not bad, but if you look around right now, BASGC or whatever it is, that website has got them for I think $2.39 over spot, but they do charge shipping. They charge $7 for shipping, which isn't terrible, but I don't want to pay shipping because then they're not $2.39 a piece. You have to consider the shipping. So, all right. No, Sterling Cannabis. I used to go to Lansing once in a while, but they got a good LCS up there. If they do, let me know. I might, if I'm coming through the area, I might stop by.
He will drive. He will drive.
All right, so what time is it? I think it's time for another giveaway.
Oh.
What do you think?
What time is it? Well, you're behind on your giveaways now, aren't you? Oh, maybe not.
All right, so Joe Carpenter sees a lot of shipwreck stuff in Florida. So yeah, I got a question here with a long answer. Well, a long description of the answer.
Okay.
So,
It's a short question, though, not one of those 2-paragraph questions like we've seen in the past, TB.
Yep. So Oldies and Goodies has joined us. Hey, Al, how you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. It's really cool.
Sterling Cannabis says at Frandor Mall.
Oh, in Frandor?
We know where Frandor
I know
Mall
where Frandor is. It's right off of 127 there. Yeah. So, cool. I'll have to check that out. All right. What's the topic? 42 is the answer to everything. All right, so here we go. This is for a 1/10 of an ounce steam engine, Monarch Precious Metal. We looked at it earlier in the coin cam, so here we go. When was the Roosevelt dime released to the public? What was the day and year? And also, what was significant about the day it was released? I need both answers on the same line. So I need the day and the year it was released, and what was significant about the day that they released it. Yep, choo-choo. So Roosevelt, when was the Roosevelt dime released to the public? What day and year? And also what was significant about that day? Come on, Steve. Oh, OBX Silver Surfer. Thank you very much. Love the super chat.
Thank you.
Really, really appreciate it. All right, we need the day and the year. And what was significant about the day?
Clever Coin.
Clever
Thank you.
Coin.
Thank
I
you for
can't
that super
believe
chat.
Clever Coin has joined our live stream.
Hey, great to see
Clever
you.
Coin. By the way, you guys can stop. Go ahead and stop. Fiat Destroyer has got the answer. Again, right before Silver Ripples. The answer is January 30th, 1946 is when it was released, and it was significant because it was Roosevelt's birthday. It would have been his 64th birthday. So congratulations, Fiat Destroyer. You have destroyed Fiat. So let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory on this one. And then we will continue on. And
So tell us the story about this Roosevelt dime.
all right, so soon after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1945, legislation was introduced by Virginia Congressman
Slow down
Ralph
a little bit there, TV.
Doughton.
You don't have to rush.
that called for the replacement of the Mercury dime with one bearing Roosevelt's image. The dime was chosen to honor Roosevelt partly due to his efforts in founding the National Foundation for Infantile Paralysis, later renamed March of Dimes, which originally raised money for polio research and to aid victims of the disease and their families. Due to the limited amount of time available to design the new coin, the Roosevelt dime was the first regular issued U.S. coin designed by a mint employee in more than 40 years. All right, I'm going to skip over a little bit here. The dime was released to the public on January 30th, 1946, which would have been Roosevelt's 64th birthday. The reverse design elements of the torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolized, respectively, liberty, peace, and strength. Awesome. Hey, so Clever Coin, good to see ya.
Hey, look at it. We got a super chat from JT Coin Rings.
Thank you, JT.
Appreciate that.
We had a Clever Coin sighting, he says. All right. Well, thank you, guys. We really appreciate the super chats. It's really awesome. So.
Oh, Fiat Destroyer said that Kabu Stacker got the answer before. Could you see that on your
Let me go back.
screen? Let's scroll through. What does it show?
Oh, yep, you are right. Sorry about that. It was the OBX Silver Surfer super chat kind of blinded us from the answer. It's on our screen. It's right below it. But thank you, Fiat Destroyer. You're right. Kavu Stacker did get it. Well, thank you, Fiat Destroyer. I'm sorry about that.
Well, congrats.
Kavu Stacker.
Okay, let me type in the...
Did get it. January 30th, 1946, the Roosevelt's 64th birthday. Yeah. Sorry about that, Kavu.
Sorry, just...
Yeah.
Right
Like I said, we went right past it because of that
So
chat, but super chat.
Send TB your contact information on where to mail that.
Yep.
And I just typed in TB's email address, tb@talkingbullion.com.
And then Fiat Destroyer, I can we can take care of you as well. We have no problem with that. But yeah, thanks for catching that for us, guys. It's easy, especially with a lot of people out here, for the stuff to fly right past you.
Hey, we get by with help from our friends.
Steve, I never said that. Steve saying, all right, everyone, you heard him. No more super chats. Too distracting.
No, we get by with help from our friends. They keep us on track. We have such a great community.
We do. Yeah, thank you.
We make a mistake. They just let us know, and we're like, hey, cool, thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, we appreciate that. So we still got one more opportunity. Same old Clever Coin. Yeah, look at Clever Coin. He still got his mod status on our chat too, so that's cool. he can still come out here and
By the way.
be the sheriff to keep things under control.
That's right.
You know, these people out here. All right.
TB, did you have some other topics you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I thought this would be a good topic for the night, and the night is moving on pretty quickly on us here.
Yes.
But I wondered if you had to choose between a Morgan and a peace dollar, which do you prefer and why? Oh, OBX Silver Server, thank you. But you didn't have to do that. Come on. Now I can't see. Did somebody else type something? All right. So, yeah, thank you again, OBX. That's very, very kind of you, for sure. So, I suspect we're going to get, well, I'll tell you guys what I prefer, but let's see what you guys prefer.
Yeah.
Budget likes it because of the lettering on it. I think that's the first time I've heard that. All right. Morgan because of the design. Morgan.
Box.
We're looking for anybody? Anybody like the peace dollar? Okay. Tony Murphy says peace because they are beautiful and I don't have any peace dollars. Okay. Yep, a lot of people like the peace dollars. Silver Tanifa likes them because they have beautiful luster. All right.
Hey, Silver Finder just joined us.
All right, so hello, Silver Finder. What's going on? Thanks for popping on over and visiting us tonight. Still got another giveaway to do, so you're in here in time for that. Legion of One says Morgan for the Eagle. Let me see, Silver Stealer Morgan, peace, Morgan, peace, Morgan, peace. Okay, Morgan, more rares. That means you're going to spend more money, though, Silver Stealer, so all right.
Dan Cat says, I prefer peace dollars, the eagle on the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the eagle's pretty cool. Sterling Canvas thinks the peace dollars are the most beautiful coin ever. Interesting. I like whichever one I can find the cheapest. They're awesome. Yep. You know, accommodate Morgans and peace can usually be about the same thing. In fact, peace dollars tend to run about $1 cheaper on just the average ones.
Oh, Archaeology Mikey has a few peace dollars that his grandfather gave him.
Awesome. Those will hopefully be in good shape if he stashed them away a while ago. Coin Silver. Hey, Coin Silver. I don't think we said hi to you. It says he likes one with a silver edge. Dan Cat says both will work. Oh, oldies and goodies doesn't like the peace dollar. Yeah, I like the eagle on the reverse of the peace dollar as well. It's a pretty cool bird.
But you usually go for Morgans?
Yeah, I usually go for the Morgans.
And so what's your logic on that?
I like the Morgans. I like the design better. I think the design overall, the lady on the front is the Liberty Lady is better. And I also think that for resaleability, I just think people love the Morgans. I mean, Morgans have been a fan favorite forever. And if you ever want to unload them, I think, not that it would be hard to unload the peace dollars, but I think the Morgans would definitely come into play much quicker than a peace dollar would. True or not, that's kind of my thinking on it. So,
Silver Finder says, I need a peace dollar, never had one. Oh, that's a sad story.
It really is.
Silver Tamwa says, I purchased my first peace dollar the other week and I'm loving it so much. I have just purchased another 5.
Yeah,
Awesome.
for those of you who don't have one.
There are some people that just love them.
Yeah, for those who don't have a peace dollar, I mean, if you look around, you can get them fairly inexpensive. So, you know, to jump in, I mean, there's some peace dollars that will cost you a little bit of money, but, you know, some of the common dates you can get for a pretty good price. You know, sometimes under $20. I know I recently picked them up from my local resource, which isn't necessarily normal, but for $13. So you can find them cheap if you look around. Michael M says we need a Talking Bullion design coin. Hey, let's do that. So Sterling Canvas, I only buy the calls and balls, so it's about the price. Yep, that is. Yep, American Silver Eagles are amazing. That's for sure. I like those a lot myself. I love the design on them. Clever coin, you need to watch Silver Stealers and the year video, see how you inspired us and inspired Silver Ripples, who was also in the video. All right.
Cool.
Steve Rice wants to know if Al used them for lunch money in school. All right. Morgans are cool. Lady Liberty on Peace Style looks like a mouth breather. The Eagle does it for me, though. All right, I got my first dollar from Talking Bullion. Yep, yeah, I had to send you two of them. The first Peace Dollar that Steve Rice donated to the Christmas Gala was stolen out of the envelope, so we make sure we took care of Freedom Stacker and sent him another one. And he did receive that one, thankfully,
Yeah,
so that's
that
cool.
one made it through safely, fortunately.
Yeah, and I'm glad you got it there, Freedom Stacker. It's a pretty nice little Peace Dollar there. Silver Tanif, I got an 1885 Morgan too, but I prefer the Peace Dollar more. All right. What time is it, Mrs. TV? It's 9:56. Night's getting on. Why don't we go ahead and do our last giveaway?
All right. Well, Northern
Okay.
Silver Stacker joined us, so
Awesome.
just in time.
Yeah. And
So, is it a long question or a short question,
it's
TV?
got a short answer with a long description. I
A
think
short question with a short answer, but a long description. I think people could live with that, unless there's math. Is there math?
there's no math.
Some people can. Okay.
All
It's
right.
getting late.
There's a lot of topics I didn't get to. That's all right. We'll get to them next week.
Sure.
Just gonna see. All right, just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So Silver
That's hard to
Tanifa
keep
says average Morgans and Peace Dollars sell in New Zealand for between $35 and $45 New Zealand. So what would that be in USD dollars there, Silver Tanifa? How much is let's pick the middle. How much is $40 New Zealand and USD, do you know? Just kind of US dollars. Just kind of curious if you know that. Sterling Canada still does not have a seated Liberty dollar. Hint, hint. I don't know if I even have one of those. Seated
No.
Liberty dollar.
No, I don't think we
I
do.
don't think we do. All right, so here we go. Here is the final question of the night. And this is going to have to be in discretion of me because the way I ask it, I got to make sure we get the right thing. So, what is the motto of Gresham's Law? Go. What is the motto, in quotes, of Gresham's Law? 66 cents is 1 New Zealand dollar. Okay. Sterling Cannabis loves that 42. This is for the choo-choo train. Another 10th ounce of pure silver.
I think you got it there, TB.
I do have it. Look at Fiat Destroyer with the comeback. Just like the football game the other day, down 24-0. He comes back and wins by 20. All right, so we see that Fiat Destroyer set it for his bad money, drives out good money. All right. We will take that. So I'm surprised. You guys must have looked it up real quick. So
I typed it out too, so they could Google Gresham's Law.
Silver
That probably-
Tanifa says she's phoning, or they're phoning in a friend. All right, so let me give you a little history about Gresham's Law. So I was
Who's
just doing some
Gresham
research.
anyway?
So, and what I found was silver proves Gresham's Law. Here's how. It's only a couple paragraphs, not too long. Way back in 1588, Sir Thomas Gresham, the financial agent of Queen Elizabeth I, observed that if two coins have the same value as legal tender, but different silver values in regard to the metal they contain, the cheaper metal coin will be used to pay for things, but the coin containing more expensive metal will disappear from circulation and be hoarded. In effect, bad money drives out good money. His observation was not codified until the 19th century when an economist applied the term Gresham's Law to the concept. If ever there was an example of this law in action, what happened to the U.S. pre-1965 minted silver coinage has to be it. So see, it comes back to constitutional silver.
Hey.
See how that works? So congratulations, Fiat Destroyer. You get yourself a 1/10 of an ounce of pure silver. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm actually got my 2 computers here, OBX. I've got one that I'm looking at while I'm talking, and then I got my laptop to the side of me with another session open. And I'll tell you, even though the 2 computers in the same place, the information pops up about 5 seconds later on one of the screens. It's pretty wild, really. Silver Finder says it's supposed to be good money drives out law. Gremlin's Law? Should have copy pasted, yep. More money means you're richer is Grisham's Law, right? Alright. Constitutional silver is awesome. I agree, OBX. Love the constitutional silver. Stopped in to show some love going to bed. Well, thank you, Stephen Kenyon. We appreciate you stopping in and showing us some love. It's very, very cool of you, and we appreciate that. All right. Great question as always, TB. I try to get some educational in there. I try to find something different, make it a little bit challenge. Oldies and Goodies says he can't get any constitutional because the TBs are hoarding it all. Well, not all of it. Only 90% of it.
90%. Oh, TB.
I don't know. Archaeology Mikey's been trying to get me to do a live stream on searching for errors and varieties in the silver stack. So I'll have to do that one of these days. That sounds fun. You have to get out the old coin cam and get that going. That sounds like a nice project. Steve Cluck says bad food keeps good people on the toilet.
Oh no, TB.
So there's Cluck's law instead of Gresham's law. We now have Cluck's law. All right. Yeah. Yeah, but when you run out of constitutional silver, you know where to find it, don't you? Silver Stealer, Stephen Kenyon got your package today. So Urfo says that you should write the congressman and break up the TV monopoly. Hey, there's no monopoly here, especially now with local resource being gone. But was able to find another fantastic deal. Video to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Lamb says, isn't that the Taco Bell law? Does TV know something we don't? I don't know, Barbara. We don't know much. We just
TV is just
go with the flow.
searching for those great deals and spend some time doing it.
Yeah, small but rare coin can bring some easy money. Yeah, and I think our archaeology, Mikey, you commented last week about me possibly giving away some rare errors and things like that because we don't look, right? We wouldn't even know because we don't look. So that would be the biggest concern for sure. But I also have asked people that if they do get something sent in a GAW, if they would at least split it with me. Was that too much to ask? Could you at least split it? I won't ask for it back, but if you could share, that'd be pretty cool. Make, $100,000, just slap us a quick 50K. Come on. That's 50K you didn't have before, plus a dime. All right. So, Oldies and Goodies says TB gets it on the spot, but us poor suckers have to pay a premium above spot. I read it how I think you wanted to type it there. I put in a lot of time, do a lot of homework, but Fiat Destroyer was commenting too. He's pretty good about finding deals on eBay and stuff too. So no, I don't own LCS, but maybe one day when I retire, we could own one. I'll tell you, my biggest concern about something like an LCS is being robbed. So many people are willing to kill you over, just a few dollars. Yeah. So I know the coin shop there that Spectacular does the videos on, that guy's wearing a gun, but still, just because you have one doesn't mean you're going to get an opportunity to use it. So, Mrs. TB and I, we do protect ourselves. We are capable of doing that. But yeah, I just people just have such little value on life nowadays. OBX Silver TB, I wish I could get your Constitution under spot deals. Yeah, but again, you just have to keep looking because they're out there. And again, you make offers, and if people say no, I told you guys last week that one guy on Craigslist called me a cheap ass because I was offering under spot. I felt kind of bad because there are some people that probably really need the money, and is an extra buck or two going to make a difference to me? No, it's really not. But I don't know what their situation is, and I'm not trying to be, quote, a cheap ass, but I'm just trying to find a good deal, that's all. I mean, heck, if you can sell a 50-cent piece for $6.50 or $6, you're doing pretty well.
Well, the thing is that the deal that they get with you is better than what the typical LCS will give them.
I believe
so
that.
So it really is a win-win for both. It's not that you're getting it cheaper than an LCS would.
No, I totally agree with that for sure. So Ripple says, spot price moves up when TB gets out of his car while walking up to the deal. Oh, you guys are funny. Al thinks that TB is a leprechaun. Archaeology Mikey says, pawn shops don't check for errors. Well, I don't usually go to pawn shops because they want so much money. I mean, the whole deal about going into a pawn shop is to get a deal. But, man, everything, whether it's a guitar or a wrench or coins, their prices are really high in those places. I just don't understand why I would go in there and pay $5 less for a drill when I could buy one brand new and get a warranty on it. So, now it would be Mrs. TB that owns it, and she took a fancy to Mr. TB, thus under spot deals. All right, yeah, nice score there, Archaeology Mike. I agree. Yep, winning's right. You have to be willing to walk away. That's one of the keys. Remove God from culture, loss of value.
Say good night.
All right, Michael M., take care. If you got a birthday coming up, happy birthday to you, buddy. Hope you have a good one. Yep, Fiat Destroyer says remove God from culture, loss of value of life. That's absolutely right. Remove God from culture, you lose a lot of stuff. No doubt about it. Yep, there's an error in the Kansas State Court called in God We Rust. Yep, I've heard about that one. Good night, Legion of One. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. All right. Well, the way you operate, if you were an LCS, you'd be able to make your money on volume. Yeah, I could. But right now, we're just stackers.
It's very difficult for him to let go of it.
Yeah, that's
sitting
the
there
problem.
buying everything.
I mean, we could make a lot of money with what we pay for this Constitutional Silver, but we're just stacking right now. I mean, stack while it's cheap. We'll consider selling when things go up. So, because you'd be able to get business from having a reputation for fair deals. Yeah. I've been finding a lot of errors in pocket change and coin or hunting. Really?
Wow, Archaeology Mikey, you must be sharp on that. We need to get more educated on that, TB.
Yeah, but the thing is we don't really get a whole lot of change, you know?
Research that and tell me what you find out, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to find that thing. You'll be like, thanks. The place in Frandor is called Liberty Coin and Stamps. All right, cool. I'll have to check it out. No doubt. All right, oldies and goodies. Hey, Al, take care of yourself. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, that's a problem, Silver Tanify. You're right. I'd be my own customer. I'd buy it. I wouldn't want to sell it. Almost like Rick on the Pawn Stars does. He likes to buy that stuff and then keep it for himself.
What was that little saying that coin collectors are the only ones that can go broke and still have money? Or
yeah, and if you're a coin collector, you'll never be broke. Something like that. Plastic ruined any change coming back to me. Yeah, right. That's true. I mean, I don't. We don't spend a whole lot of cash anymore, so we don't get a whole lot of pocket change. But when I do and they hand it to me, I look at it right away. I don't look for errors. I just pretty much look for silver. But Gotta go to bed. Good night, archaeology, Mikey. Yeah, we're gonna OBX Silver. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we're gonna get off here.
Thanks, guys.
As well. Yeah, it's getting late.
We need to.
All right, we'll get these.
Up here, TV.
We'll get these silver rounds out to you guys and gals, and thank you very much for joining us tonight. We really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate you coming on and having fun with us. And
sure do.
We hope that you join us again next Monday. We'll be back with some more giveaways and hang out with you guys some more and have some fun.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night. Have a good one.
Good night.
Take care.